Down.
More on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Get set, get set.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Handoff headed right. Irving. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. The Amador Lenore there on the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st and 10 from the 43. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Fights his way through a tackle. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're advancing it well as they face second down. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Baker now from the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Mayfield now from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down and less than a
Hey,
yard.
we're 33.
Mayfield to throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
Now, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. First down, here's Baker. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. IT, what's up?
On the ground to begin the drive in McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. IT, what's up?
And he breaks up that throw for the moment. A good defensive play as we hear what this flag's about. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. So after they march off the 5 yards, here's 1st and 15.
What's up? IT, what's up?
They'll run here following the penalty. He'll take 5 on the carry. That gets him back to even. 2nd and 10 now.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, He got a nice little gain on the ground.
From the gun is Purdy. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away and sets up third down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On third down, Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And they make the tackle at the 38. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Man in motion here.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. Yellow.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get their first points of this game just before halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7.
Set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down throw here, Mayfield. Catch made left side by Ibuka. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the gun, Mayfield. Good play on football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's complete. This is Ibuka. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, Really the execution of his teammates. You work so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
35-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up? Start.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Mayfield set to pass. Escapes the pocket. That's complete. Mike Evans. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's the give to Irving. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Knocked down by Fred Warner.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, Mayfield. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Marquis Siegel. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Going run again with McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Yellow. Outside. 18. What's up?
Third and long for him here. Kittle makes the catch. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Given 25 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up?
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here we go. Here we go, here we go.
To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he managed what he can up to the 48. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
Makes it 3rd down and 10.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Get set, get set. Yellow. Yellow.
Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Desperation time here. And he puts Blair under this one, right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. But lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. He'll throw it. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3 and out.
Fourth and forever coming up. Back to throw it. They did it. He made the interception. And the 49ers have some new life in the 4th.
Mayfield's pass.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set, get set.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Purdy on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers down by only 3. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Here's Purdy to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Power squib kick is taken in. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own
49ers to the line. First and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Yellow. Yellow.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
First down.
Outside.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yo, box. Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover. First down now, ball at the 33.
180. What's up?
They're going to pass it here. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And things look tougher now with third and long. Here he goes, third and long. Finds him over the middle. Free inside the 30. And they are all the way into that red zone. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Scott Evans once again. And the Buccaneers get that first down, and that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they'll have just one left to burn now. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Irving. Design quarterback run here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout. Well, there's a reason he's playing defense, because he couldn't quite corral that one. But in the end, it doesn't matter. He still does the job and denies 2 points.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Moore with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Niners take over first and 10 at their own
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Just yellow. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Back to work after throwing the pin. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Yellow. 18, watch out.
From the gun is Purdy. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
covered by Antoine Winfield.
Get set, yellow. 18, watch out. Up.
One final shot here. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So that's it for us here.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah, with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in them.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Washington Commanders. Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
On the jump. Drop 60, drop 60. Get it. 18, come.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. To the air goes Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Lying.
On 3rd down, Crosby-Merritt. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Play action, now it's Daniels. That's caught downfield, it's Lane. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon.
Like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. They juked him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 22 on a first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mayfield now. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back over to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Now Mayfield.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Hey, we're 33.
To throw, Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 17 yards out. And the Buccaneers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Well, now how about this return? And he goes out of bounds just shy of 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Daniels looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Commanders, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60, trap 60, trap 60.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And open, that's Deebo Samuel.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. And you probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
2nd and 7.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A 3rd down gain of 19.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On first down, it's Krosky Merritt. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
70 Lions, Warriors, 70.
Slot man moves right. Here's Daniels. He's into space past the 25. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now a 2nd and 10. Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Gamble. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Mayfield. He'll try to pick it up himself. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. That 4th down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Buccaneers, first down. A gain of 11.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Mayfield looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. A run up the middle with Irving. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Once again, it's Irving. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing, Mayfield. Now he's free at the 35. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, 60 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Buccaneers 14, Commanders 7.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive in the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Here we go.
Daniels going to throw for it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be first down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Get it.
They go play action. Daniels. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Cougar 19. Hey. '79 Broncos.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He'll fire this one deep for Eckler. And that's going to be incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Commanders 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. To the air goes Daniels. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line.
12 yards.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Get it. 19, Tiger, Night, Warrior, 70.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And this is caught in for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So Washington now with an important two-point conversion attempt.
Here we go,
Washington
Jack.
will line up for the two-point
Hawk
conversion.
70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Daniels going to try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3-and-out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Well, the lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it. He'll get that out to the flat to White. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Now Mayfield. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They run out of the gun with Irvin. And he stopped immediately there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So it's a win for the Bucs here, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their quarterback, CD, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, you had to like what you saw. He was on point the whole game. Wound up going over 300 yards with 3 touchdown passes. That will definitely get the job done.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Landover.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Ka'imi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first down.
So wet it down.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running from Raymond James. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Baker. That's Evans making the catch outright. He's going to be taken down here after he takes... to the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Running right, it's Irving. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Pointer right, pointer left. 180.
Pressure coming. Baker. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and stop the push into Cowboys territory. Working quickly here.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
180.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Start.
Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. Buying some time right. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So as much as the offense might want that last play wiped out, Brock, defense declines the penalty, and it will stand. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Baker now from the gun. This one's caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Mayfield now from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Alert, 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 alert.
Baker now off the play fake. Oh, they're on it, but he's dropped again. quickly. Their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Third down and goal.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
180!
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Cuts right. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get 37 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
You certainly didn't have to wait long for some explosive plays, and this might just be the opening act because usually those explosive plays come through the air, not just on the ground.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Up the gut they go with Williams. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Cowboys.
Here we go.
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with Williams. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Prescott here from the gun. Throw is caught. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Dak off the play fake. Headed out right. That's caught by Williams. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Mayfield from the gun, third down. It's complete. This is Egbuka. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get their first points of this game just before halftime. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First and 10. Here's Prescott. He lofts it deep right side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Slow knocked away. It's going to send it back to the line for second. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Prescott on first and 10. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Trying to get that one to C.D. Lamb. So that brings up second down.
Here we go, 46.
Another throw for Prescott. Connecting on the slant. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Prescott now on third and 1. He's got it. It's complete to Pickens. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
A 46-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through, and that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Tucker now on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. In the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, 26.
First down, here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Okay, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for second down and 13. Dak to the air here. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Dak to throw. Hits him on the out route. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They were going to 53.
Draw play. This is Williams. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down. A little bit surprised, Rocco, in such good position to blow that one up. Figured their attention might still be a little bit focused on slowing down that passing game.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, but I think 2 things come to mind. Number 1, awareness. Awareness, they may hit him with the draw. And then number 2, great eyes to see it and react to it.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one. That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, they need 7. Straight ahead with Williams. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. He's back to throw. Completed over the middle. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And this is going to be close, but I don't think he's got it. Nope, they mark him shy of the 1st. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Gets his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. catch is made down the right sideline. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Irving on the inside give. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a fourth-quarter lead.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
Buccaneers 14, Cowboys 10. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Finds him on the slant. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Prescott here from the gun. Got a man. It's Flanoy. Down to the 10. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys jump in front late. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Buccaneers 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. He's still going at the 30. Racing down the left side. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Set up for the two-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. That was their chance to take a field goal out of the picture altogether, Brock. But now, really got to buckle down and keep them out of field goal range.
Isn't this just the NFL?
It is.
I mean, every single week it seems like we're into these one possessions at the end of the game, situations that matter. And now what matters for this defense is to keep the explosive plays to a minimum. Make this other team earn it if they're going to move down the field and, in fact, kick that game-winning field goal.
He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be second down.
Yeah, Jimmy, we'll go 40 steps. We're going to 54. Why in?
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers make the play that should win them this game.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. The give to Irving to start his drive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They're going to pass it here. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to throw it. Let's go to Godwin. And the Buccaneers get that first down, and that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. First and 10 now from the 46. Here's the give to Irving. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set, way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all deep on my true first, no dribble. Always talking pillar.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Orchard Park. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 31 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down. Now off the and he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Yaya Diaby in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Allen working from the pistol. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown Buffalo. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Right to the air. It's Mayfield. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Mayfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Buccaneer. Here's first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Oh, yeah. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
First down, Buccaneers.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he's into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. To return, here's Ray Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On play action, Allen. That one downfield for Cooks. And the Buccaneers will take over here just shy of the 30.
And these are the throws that are really holding.
You ain't never been a skate town. On a national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali Flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of at the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Shout to you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the
From the zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s eyes. You were choosing in the parking lot. I would look at two, keep my number locked. I may be on the couch at your mama house.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills. Rollins teed up, Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Western New York. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
To throw again, it's Allen. Gets it to the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal. That start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
Matt Prater for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. His first throw is an interception. Taron Johnson has it. And he's going to bring this back for the pick six and a Buffalo touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock. They've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Buccaneers, nothing. Matt Prater is set to kick
A
off.
quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Tucker now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And now they face second down. Irving here from the gun. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Working quickly here. First down, here's Baker. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And they're going to get to him right along that mid. Field stripe Brock as he set out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. All down there by Deon Walker. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Finds a seam down the middle. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Moving quickly, trying to get set. From the gun, Mayfield. Juice is made in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Irving will score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want to in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resume, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Round 80!
Now Allen off the play action. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, Allen. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Back to the air, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Buffalo first. 3 set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10, here's Allen. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Play action now, Allen. Connects on the crosser. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Bills have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To the air again, Allen. This one's caught. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 13-point lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He's got 16 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Here's Baker. Continuing to move past the 45. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Is complete to Colt. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry up here. This is Irving on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means third down coming up. Here's Baker to throw. That's completed right side. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 22. And the Bucs have the first. On the give, this is Irving. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Third and short, Mayfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game before halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Allen setting up play action. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Second down, here's Allen again. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch. Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Forced out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Now Prater on to send it away. Tucker now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Baker now. Dumped off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They'll run this with Irving. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. And that's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw here. Mayfield. He's got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind line.
I know coordinator, quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
A 28-yard pickup there, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
A 28-yard gain.
Now it's Irving. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Baker now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy, some can do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Ty Johnson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard
line. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Bills have a first down.
Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Round 80!
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, Allen throwing again. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
And not from the pistol to Cook. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Motioning the tight end now. It's Allen out of the pistol. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, find a way to win.
And that short gain is enough for who set it down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the Buccaneers' 11-yard line.
Let's go in here, Allen. He brings it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. So Allen lining the Bills up to go for 2. Right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, well, that is a huge win for the defense.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Again for the first time to Rachaad White. And powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Offense up to the line fast. From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Running on 2nd with White. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Now here he goes. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
He'll look to throw it. Oh, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble. So just like that, Brock, a very nice drive. Ends in a whimper from that offense and a real roar from the defense, who get off the field by recovering that fumble.
Yeah, that defense was just getting walked backwards, and one of them finally said, enough is enough. And I'll tell you, the way they were moving the football offensively, I think you felt it, I felt it. A touchdown was coming, but that defense responded.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there the short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches. They really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. Tampa spends its second time out now. Third and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is to throw. Got a man. That's Kincaid. Oh, this big guy is moving. Dalton Kincaid. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can.
Real my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Killing me, back to back.
Now we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he's going to be hindered and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Mayfield to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 26 yards.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Mayfield down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing is McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second down and 6 now.
19 Tiger.
Now McCarthy. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go, Reed. Go.
To the air with McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him now complete. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Looking to throw McCarthy. To Jefferson on the slant. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Hawk 70.
To the air again, McCarthy. That one complete to Naylor. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Hey, smash.
Up the middle, Jones. And he's able to break out one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Check that. Street. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
By the Buccaneers. They'll take over first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Following the interception, Mayfield. This is White on the screen. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
A first carry for Rashad White. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
3rd down.
The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Baker Mayfield, as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's McCarthy. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
It's not enough. You sell it, but it's not enough.
Ready? Here we go, shot. 19, 18.
A final shot before break. McCarthy. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Chase McLaughlin.
10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulting in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
10 at the 48-yard line.
18, Bravo 80.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 3. Go.
Back to throw. McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's It's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. This one swung out here to Jones.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 3. At the
throwing again, McCarthy. He gets it to Ellison. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's a gain
third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. McCarthy operating from the gun. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again.
Calling a gain of a yard. And it's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point splits the offense. That'll cut it to 3 and 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
At the 42-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Throwing, Mayfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hockenson, 43 yards. And the Vikings have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
What a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time, and that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. He completes it right side of the lane. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Mayfield now. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. First target, first catch, and a first down. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
First down, here's White. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
No matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Here's second down and 3. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. He completes it to Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise, and throwing the football.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Here's Baker. This is caught by Evans. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their number 1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. Here's first down.
Hey, alert!
On the ground, it's Tucker. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second and 6 coming up. Mayfield to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
All 3 timeouts still in their back pocket. Here's first and 10. Mayfield. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so swaggy, so right. It's so right. It's so swaggy, so right.
One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, once for breakfast. 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker.